here tonight.
Hello, everybody. We got a title fight here at the Sphere Arena. We got Jacob Jacobs taking on the World Heavyweight Champion, Minotauro Nogueira. Thank you guys for joining us here tonight and welcoming us into the coverage of your own home. And Nogueira is already rocked.
It's a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nogueira.
Jacobs just mounting this guy.
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Here tonight we're gonna have
another ground
two
and pound
title
strike gets home. All right, matchups.
Alexander Volkanovski will be taking on Murugamba in their rematch. In our last episode, I told you guys we were gonna have a rematch. We are stoned and cozy here tonight for this episode, the fourth episode of UFC 5 in the UHW crossover. And right now, Jacob Jacobs is doing pretty damn good against a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu master in Nogueira. Nogueira humping his butt. Jacob Jacobs rolls over and he's just beating the shit out of this man.
What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? This is a terrible position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Jacob Jacobs recently won against, what was that dude's name? King Green. In our last episode of the Backyard Brawl, and Jacob Jacobs sways out of the way.
Like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about.
He is looking good coming into this fight,
and
I'm gonna be worried for Murugamba in his next matchup. He's lost 2 fights back to back.
Good series of punches by him there. He's
lost against the champion in their last title defense, and then he lost to Brian Ortega in our last episode of the Backyard Brawl.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
And Jacob Jacobs needs to get out of this. This man is a submission master. And Jacob Jacobs rolls out of the way, but his face is beat red. Look at that. Look at that kid's head. It's all red like a fucking potato. I mean, a tomato. We're smoking on some Durban Poison and some McFlurry.
Nogueira's pass attempt denied.
Durban Poison is by Humblebee, and the McFlurry is by Quasi Farms.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly.
Jacobs is just getting pounded in now. He's actually, no, he's blocking them now.
Nogueira's back inside control here.
Stops the grounded pound.
Beautiful transition.
Drops down inside.
Jacobs needs to find a way out of this.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks.
Nogueira recently beat John Bones Jones on our last episode for that World Heavyweight Championship.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
And now he's going for an armbar. Jacob Jacobs is in trouble. Jacob Jacobs rolls out of it though. But how long is he going to survive? Because eventually he's going to get exhausted from all those submission attempts. He's going to start getting sore.
But you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Nogueira submitted Johnny Bones Jones for that heavyweight championship. Jacob Jacobs needs to give it his all. So far he's doing pretty decent. Already have a cut on his head.
Now drops inside
Nogueira is getting mounted by this much bigger wrestler. And now he's just climbing on his back like a fucking monkey. Look at this motherfucker.
Oh, nice headlock.
And beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. They're just...
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped.
They're just countering each other's movement.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that
They're
bad.
out grappling one another.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his
This is
direction.
the last 8 seconds in the first round in this title fight for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. And normally I do not like ground fights. I think they're pretty fucking gay. But the way that they were countering each other,
Oh, definitely let the bodies hit the
that was
floor. It
actually
one
pretty
guy's
cool. That
body
was
hit the
interesting
floor
to
over and
watch.
over and
They
over
didn't
again.
just
So
lay
he
on each
showed
other for like
tremendous
fucking
toughness.
10 minutes,
But
just
for
staring
his
at each other,
opponent,
making
he
out.
has to be seeing
They actually were
stars in
wrestling
his
each
eyes
other.
because he
You don't.
understands with
It's
this
been a
type
while
of
since I've
performance,
seen that in a
he puts
UFC
Dana White
game.
on notice. He puts Sean Shelby on
Finally,
notice.
we see
He puts
some
the fans on notice.
jiu-jitsu
Everybody's
work and
excited
some
about him because they know
wrestling,
we
not
have
that
exciting
staring in each other's
knockout
eyes all
pressure
intimately.
right in the
All
midst of our
intimately
wrestling.
bullshit.
Round 2 is underway. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
And I gotta agree with the announcers if you didn't hear them. Jacobs does have the reach advantage in this fight. Those are some long arms from Jacobs. Representing the new authority coming in this fight, his faction in UHW, and Nogueira is torn up. Nogueira is one hell of a fighter, but he has not fought the likes of Jacobs yet. This man has hands of steel, and he is going for that submission attempt. He does not want to stand up with Jacobs. He's going to get outstriked by that tall fucking unicorn dildo looking fuck. That red dildo. Oh, Jacobs going for, oh, he gets him in the body too. And now he's going for a heel hook. Jacobs trying to beat a jiu-jitsu master at his own game. And oh my God, look at this. I've never seen this in a fucking, oh my God. I have never seen this in a UFC game. Jacobs has gotten a lot better at his ground game. Because he's going up a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fucking black belt. This guy is very comfortable with fighting on the ground, and Jacobs is keeping up with him. Not only that, he's actually out-grappling Minotauro Nogueira. He's outboxing him and out-wrestling him here tonight.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline.
And the referee had to call him back up.
I mean, it's just tremendous.
And look at
You see a fighter
Nogueira.
with a high fight IQ.
Oh my God! Oh my fucking God!
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2.
Nogueira is busted wide open. Ever since Jacobs lost to Diego Sanchez, he's been just beating the shit out of all of his opponents. His last fight when he fought with King Green, that went to a referee decision. And in my opinion, he outclassed that man in boxing. He outboxed that man. And now look at this armbar attempt from Nogueira. You can tell he is desperate. Never judge a book by its cover. Nogueira went into this fight thinking this was going to be an easy win, especially that he beat the likes of John Bones Jones.
Oh, nice
but
shot landed from the bottom.
This kid
Well, he's
is a fighter like none other. He has so much heart. He is a warrior. He has that true fighter spirit.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
And I am surprised Jacobs is actually doing this damn good. Oh my God, the referee just called the match. Oh my God. Even the other commentators in the game are even fucking. Oh my God. He just won by TKO. Actually, I think that was a knockout. The way how he just fell to the ground. Watch his head. Watch that shit. Hand hits the ground. He has knocked the fuck out.
The new UFC heavyweight champion, DC. I remember when that was your reality. I'm not sure I've ever seen you so emotional in the octagon.
I mean,
and once again, Jacobs wins the heavyweight championship. This is the second time he's won that belt.
The moment that belt changes hands, a lot of guys will be looking to take it from him. But congratulations to the champ.
This is a future Hall of Famer in both UFC and UHW. That man just whooped the shit out of Minotauro Nogueira. I am proud of that kid. Congrats to Jacob Jacobson. Let's hope that Mutugamba has the same outcome in his fight coming up next. I believe there's going to be no entrances because they're in the fucking sphere. I thought there was going to be entrances. Yeah, look at that. They're already in the octagon, but at least the arena looks cool. There's no entrances in the sphere arena. And I was really hoping so because Mutugamba has a new entrant, and his theme song would have fit well for this fight. You're looking at a champion across the ring for Mutugamba. Mutugamba has been looking forward to take this belt, but Mutugamba's on a 2-loss streak, but they have already determined to fight each other. They have already made the contract sign. Since our last episode, that match was a very close fight, and we want to see what would happen if they fought a second time. This is Mutugamba's second chance, his second attempt after the featherweight championship. If Mutugamba wins this belt, that will be the first time he's won the featherweight championship.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Volkanovski.
Get them on here. You gotta be careful here.
And remember how I was talking about how there's like gay fucking grappling and good fucking fights? This is that gay grappling bullshit. Every time I see Volkanovski in the ring, he always does this. Hold this man down and rape him.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done.
And Mutugamba is just getting destroyed.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh my God, he's just beating the shit out of Mutugamba, getting all these strikes in. Got a puff on my geek bar.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
And Volkanovski is fighting the same exact way he did the last time he fought Muto in the last 3 rounds.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
He knows the deal. He knows that he can out-grapple Mutugamba, so he's going to go through it every chance he gets.
On the ground with this guy. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here.
And Mutugamba just trying to rail on Volkanovski. Volkanovski's featherweight championship is on the line, and he is going to do anything it takes to keep it. Even if it means for every fucking round he's going to hold that man down and just lay him on the mat.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
And this is just not fair for Mutugamba. He is not comfortable with fighting on the ground like this. Jacob Jacobs did a lot better, but Volkanovski is a whole different type of fighter. He has balance and all type of... Now he's just teabagging him. Just insulting Mutugamba right now. And Mutugamba slips out. He is back up, and oh my God! He returns fire! He returns fire! Remember the last time he fought, he rocked Volkanovski in the very first round, and he did it again.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
Mutugamba always proves us every time when they fought, well, the last time that they fought, that he can always outstrike this man, but he just cannot out-grapple him. And notice how Volkanovski goes right to the takedown. He does not want to stand long with Mutugamba.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's got some heavy hands.
Blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now.
And sorry for the lag input. This game is not installed on the computer. And the referee actually called them up. Give this referee a raise. And holy shit, Volkanovski is rocked. Once again, the Xbox app is really laggy. It is doing the same thing for me too in real time. It is not the stream. It is the Xbox app.
Well, no denying the durability
Their
on
cloud
either side,
streaming service
at this
fucking
point, you
sucks.
just gotta find that
But
kill shot and
Mutugamba
get him
once
out of
again
there.
rocks Volkanovski. Mutugamba looking like a new fighter in this match.
This could be it.
This is the very first round.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, you gotta like the way he
This is a
this
new
fight.
and
He's come out
improved
aggressively,
Mutugamba.
connecting on a lot of shots here in this first round. No doubt a crowd-pleasing approach from him here tonight.
There's 30 seconds left, and at this point, can Volkanovski survive? Mutugamba's really been doing his homework, and look how he just walked away from that punch. Oh my God! In the very first round, 21 seconds left, Mutugamba knocks out Alexander Volkanovski. And he tries to kick him as he's falling down. Oh my God!
That ended the fight, but both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the
Remember when Volkanovski knocked out Mutugamba in their last fight? It took him to the very last round to knock out Mutugamba. That took Mutugamba the very first round. And he knocked out the champion, Volkanovski. Undefeated. Undefeated since we started live streaming. He's been in the main event of every episode. And nobody's been unable to beat Alexander Volkanovski. And Mutugamba successfully knocks his ass out in the very first fucking round. Congrats to Mutugamba, our new featherweight champion. That is going in the record books. I was not expecting him to knock him out that fucking quick. Mutugamba looks like a new and improved fucking fighter. Mutugamba's going to be celebrating tonight with his Ranger comrades, Cheeseburger and Chris Cerrito, our new featherweight champion. I'll see you guys next time.